Good morning. So I'm going out to get something printed, and I mean, my Spanish is not that bad, but this is like the kind of anxiety you feel when you need to get something done and you don't really speak the language. So I'm prepared, I know what I need to say or whatever, but then you get asked the question, you're like, eh. So I hope this goes well. I need something printed. Then I need to go to a bank and get something paid for. And then I need to get my pictures taken. So yeah, pray for me, y'all. Bye. Okay, guys, so with a little bit of prayer and my Spanish, I got everything done. I got everything stamped. I paid for everything. I pretty much understood everything. Like, I feel like I underestimate how much Spanish I do know after 10 months being here. You know, I guess after 10 months you should know pretty much, a lot, I guess. But I got everything done. It was no problem. Had little talks here, had some laughs. So the document, so I had to go to the bank for a document, then he had to stamp this document, and then I had to give him the money. And it's an important document. It's a document from the States. I mean, a document from the government, from the police. So I need to get my fingerprints done to get my residency card. So that's the thing. So these are like important documents. These are like not to be played with. They need to be done correctly. So I think that's why I was getting so nervous. But like, I went to the first bank and the first lady was like, you have to go to this other bank and you have to stand in line. So I was like, are you kidding? So I just like left and I just like was walking and I'm like, I don't know where I'm walking to, but I'm just going to find another bank. So I found another bank and I walk in, I told them I had this form. They're like, okay, go upstairs. So I went upstairs, formed the line, right? So here's the funny thing. So I went on the line and there are people like sitting around. So I'm like, okay, maybe they called a number and they're like waiting now. So I get in the line, I'm standing up in the line where I'm supposed to be. Next thing you know, people just start going in front of me and I'm like, I knew it. They're waiting in line too, but they're just sitting down waiting. They're not standing and waiting in line like they're supposed to be. So everyone started going in front of me. And I think one guy was just like signaling to the other woman like, hey, you go next, because I think he thought I was skipping and whatnot. But nobody gave me like the stink eye when I went on the line in front of them. Like, nobody looked at me. They were just like, eh. Because I guess everyone knew who was next, and I knew who was next anyway. So I guess I could have sat down too, because I would know and just go up when I need to. But you run the risk of someone going in front of you, whoever joins the line to go in front of you. So everyone started going in front of me and I was like, oh, okay, I see how this is going. So you really should be standing up in the line. But because you want to sit down and wait, I might go in front of you. But I didn't. So I just went. Everyone who was in front of me just went. And then I was like the last person and then that was it. But people, it's just funny. It's just a different culture, So other than that, everything was fine. I didn't get cursed out in Spanish at any point. I didn't get eaten. I didn't get yelled at. And I think a part of that, this experience actually is helping me to realize that, like, what am I scared of? Like, I can get things done. And language, I just went out there and I was like, look, language is not going to stop me, man. Like, language can't stop me. So I'm not letting it stop me. And I'm getting stuff done. I got stuff printed. All I need is to get my photos taken, and I can do that in a booth. So it's all good. I'm pretty much done for the day. And yeah, so it all went good.